Instrument, devices created to produce musical sounds. Over the years, hundreds of instruments have been created, from violin to piano to guitar, and all of that evolution leading up to this, simply the greatest instrument known to mankind, made by this guy, Pedro.
Happy New Year!
Or the flute guy, who, if you watch the Game Awards, you've likely seen him. Year by year, he seems to become more and more unstable as the Game Awards progresses, culminating in the 25 Game Awards, where he lost total control. Seeing as anything can be an instrument, some have taken that as a challenge. The hydrophone is an instrument that produces sound through touching the water jets. But that's not all. No, no, no. You can divert the water jets to alter the pitch or block them. Yes, yes, yes. The guy who made them considers the hydrophone a way to break the barrier between seriousness and play. His whole philosophy with the invention of the instrument is bringing people together. That's why he installs them everywhere he can. Now, if you're wondering what handsome, jacked Canadian made this, it's Steve. Do you have a smartwatch? You see, I asked because Steve invented the very first one in 1998 that ran on Linux.
I want to start off by going through the reasons why I switched to Linux. Number one, you want Candy Crush. You want Candy Crush on your computer.
Which he used to deliver an ISSCC event, which is an event held every year in February downtown San Francisco, in which they discuss advances in solid-state circuits. Yeah, real nerdy stuff. Now, when these were introduced, they weren't released to the public. In fact, it seemed to be a real hot topic as the people interested were mixed, and the release seemed to be around immediate release or 10 years. So, very concise. This is reflected in the comments posted on the website, as this guy named LOL puts it. Wow, yet 10 years later, no one heard of this. Seems like the tech went nowhere. It did indeed go nowhere. And another commenter. First of all, awesome. This is certainly one of the sci-fi promises we've all been waiting for. Still waiting for flying cars, humanoid robot slaves.
This is a lackluster display.
And direct brain interface. I do hope that when this hits the market, it's a bit less hideous to look upon, though. Well, I'm sure they're ecstatic about Neuralink.
Thank you. My heart goes out to you. It is thanks to you that the future of civilization is assured.
Steve is also considered the pioneer of wearable computing. That is why he's always wearing these glasses 24/7. This is a special one, as it has no person playing it, not even me. Now, this thing only works when there is wind around. The wind blows across the openings, and that moving air makes the air inside the pipes vibrate. Each pipe is a different length, so a different sound. If there is no wind, there is no sound. So when an Australian student traveled all the way to the UK where it's situated and got to learn how it works only for it not to make a sound, I imagine he wasn't very fond of it then. This project was a series of 4 sculptures built in England, one being named The Atom, a second being named Colorfields, a third being named The Halo, and I hope you didn't forget about the next one because we just talked about it, The Singing, Ringing Tree. The reason that these were created was to encourage people to look outside and not just drive past location. The next one is extra spooky. Ooh, turn the lights back on. As it's the only instrument to be banned because of health concerns. The glass harmonica is a series of glass bowls sized from small to large, mounted on spinning rods. How it works is you first wet your hand, then you touch the rims. Friction makes them vibrate, so a bigger bowl, a lower note. Think of a piano with bowls. Unlike a piano though, the glass harmonica exceeds that one thing, lunacy. See, the harmonica sound is very piercing. So while it was being played, people said it caused dizziness, madness, and said the sound summoned spirits. As one Dr. Mesmer used it in his medical treatments. And if you're wondering why a doctor was using a harmonica in his treatments, well, this was because he wasn't an actual doctor, more a fraud. This culminated in one child's death during a performance, which banned it in a few German towns, leading to its decline during the 19th century. Now, all of this is very spooky, but during the coming years, a different theory has been put forth. See, the bowls are made out of lead, concluding that the people who played it most likely suffered lead poisoning. But then again, there isn't a lethal amount of lead in the bowls to be the sole reason. The best guess I saw was from this guy, Dennis James, who was very involved. He also has his cool Benjamin Franklin shirt, so he theorized that the deaths happened because of mass hysteria, meaning
People expected something to happen, so it did. So yes, people were keeling over.
the guy who made this instrument was none other than Benji Boy. Seeing as it's glass, this instrument is very delicate. You go too fast, it breaks. You don't go fast enough, it doesn't make a sound. You hold it too much, it breaks. You need to make sure that your hands has no oil or it won't make a sound. Very delicate creature. And with that, what did we learn? We learned something. We learned something. And that concludes my TED Talk. Thank you for your time.